Hello students, happy to see you with yet another class on bacterial growth and reproduction. Are you ready for class? Shall we start with the reproduction or growth? We can start with the growth and reproduction. Okay, growth and reproduction. Bacteria grow to a fixed size in a medium, provided all requirements are available. Bacterial growth has three phases. That is, first one, lag phase, log phase, otherwise called exponential phase, and stationary phase. Bacteria has three phases in growth. The first one is called lag phase. The second one is called log phase, otherwise called the exponential phase. And the third one is called stationary phase. When a population of bacteria first that enters into a high nutrient medium, nutrient environment that allows to grow, and the cells, the cells adapted to live in the new environmental conditions. In the first phase, then the lag phase, the growth is very minimum. Growth is very minimum. That means the cells are adapted to live in the new nutrient medium, adapted to live in the environmental conditions, new environmental conditions, so that the growth is very minimum there. The second phase is called log phase, otherwise called the exponential phase. This phase is marked by rapid exponential growth. During this phase, the nutrient metabolized at maximum speed until one of the nutrients get depleted. And the second and the last stage is called stationary stage or stationary phase. There the growth is very minimum. It is caused by the depletion of nutrients. So when you draw a growth against time in a graph, you can get an S-shaped curve. You will get an edge-shaped curve, and the first phase here you can see the lag phase, the growth is minimum, and the second phase is very fast growth, that is phase is called log phase, or is called exponential phase, and the last stage, the third phase is called stationary phase. That is the growth of bacterial cell, right? Then reproduction. Bacteria reproduces by binary fission. Then endospore formation takes place in some pathogenic bacteria. During unfavorable conditions, it produces endospores. And sexual reproduction is absent, but there may be an exchange of genetic material. There may be an exchange of genetic material, or genetic recombination takes place. First we can see the binary fission. So could you follow the growth of bacterial cell? The growth has three phases: lag phase, log phase, otherwise called exponential phase, and the last one is stationary phase. Okay, then reproduction, the first one is binary fission. This is the most common type of reproduction in bacteria. In this, a single cell is divided into two daughter cells. A single bacterial cell is divided into two daughter cells, equal cells. how this takes place. And during favorable conditions, at the time of binary fission, a small constriction is produced near the equatorial position of the cell, and these constrictions gradually increases in size, and the single circular bacterial DNA may replicate, and it is attached to the plasma membrane, and this the replicated circular bacterial chromosome separates when this bacterial cell stretches. When this bacterial cell stretches, right, what happens? This replicated bacterial circular chromosomes, they detach. Finally, a cell wall is laid down at the center, then two daughter cells are produced. This is the binary fission. You might have seen the dough, while making dough for preparing chapati and puri. ഗോതമ്പ് മാവ് നനച്ചിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ചപ്പാത്തി ഉണ്ടാക്കത്തില്ലേ? അപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ എന്താ ചെയ്യുക? ഒന്ന് ഉരുട്ടിയിട്ട് രണ്ടായിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? വലിച്ചെടുക്കും, ചെറിയ അളവ് എടുത്തിട്ട്. അതുപോലെ ഇത്. See here, a small constriction is produced here, and this constriction is gradually increases in size. Simultaneously, the single circular bacterial chromosome replicates, and this daughter bacterial chromosome, circular chromosome separates when this bacterial cell stretches, so that the two daughter cells are produced. Under favorable conditions, a single bacteria divide every 20 minutes. A single bacteria can produce millions of bacteria during favorable conditions. Within a day or 24 hours, a single bacterium can produce 70 lakhs bacteria. All these bacteria cannot live because of adverse conditions. And this is the most common type of vegetative reproduction seen in bacterial cell, that is binary fission. The next one is endospore formation. Endospore formation seen in some pathogenic bacteria. Under unfavorable conditions, bacteria forms highly resistant, physiologically dormant, spherical shaped spores called endospores. Endospore formation. So what happens now? The pathogenic bacteria during unfavorable condition, during anhydration, some portion of protoplasm of bacterial cell along with the bacterial chromosome, around which a thick wall is secreted. Already we have studied the gram-positive bacteria, pathogenic bacteria. There you can see peptidoglycan, 60 layers, then lipid bilayer, and surrounded by a glycocalyx or capsule is there, and all these cells together produces a thick wall around it. This is highly resistant in adverse conditions. And when the return of favorable conditions, these cells absorb water and it swells up and breaks, the cells are released. That is the most common type of endospore formations in some pathogenic bacteria. In the case of Bacillus, then some the pathogenic bacteria have this type of reproduction, endospore formation. Some other bacteria, they produce as conidial-like spores. Conidial-like spores in branching mycelium, like in actinomycetes and all, it produces conidial-like spores. These are the common type of reproduction, vegetative reproduction seen in bacteria. Then coming to sexual reproduction, I told you earlier, exact sexual reproduction is totally absent. There may be an exchange of genetic material takes place, or genetic recombination takes place between the bacteria. The exchange of genetic material takes place in three ways. What are they? exchange of genetic material takes place in three ways. The first one is called conjugation, and second one is called transduction, and the third one is called transformation. Exchange of genetic material takes place in three ways. The first one is conjugation, second one is transduction, and third one is transformation. Let us see one by one. What is conjugation? And conjugation was first of all studied by Lederberg and Totten. First of all studied by Lederberg and Totten. And this is seen only in E. coli, Escherichia coli. And in this Escherichia coli or E. coli, you can see two strains. And this particular E. coli have an extra chromosomal DNA, and this extra chromosomal DNA is otherwise called a plasmid, otherwise called F factor, fertility factor. This is a plasmid, otherwise called F factor, otherwise called fertility factor. And in E. coli, some of the E. coli have plasmid, and those bacteria having plasmid is considered as the F plus cell. This is the male cell, you can consider as donor, and recipient another bacteria which lacks plasmid is considered as F minus cell. This is F plus cell and this is F minus cell. Here you can see the normal circular DNA. Here there is no lack plasmid. And this type of conjugation seen only in E. coli. And this F plus cell we consider as a donor cell, otherwise called a male cell, and it produces a particular type of fimbriae called pili. Pili. The number of pili we have discussed in the last class. The number of pili that ranges from 2 to 5. And the F plus cell only producing this conjugation tube, otherwise called pili, and this pili can connect with the opposite strains, F minus cell. And during conjugation, what happens? This pili attaches another bacterial cell and it makes a connection between the cells. And at the same time, the plasmid replicates, and one of the strands moves through this conjugation tube and reaches the other cell. This is the normal circular bacterial chromosome, and the plasmid is entered here. Now the F minus cell become converted into F plus cell. This is one type of conjugation. And here there are four types: F plus cell, F minus cell, HFR, and F primer cells are there. There are four types. And here the type and result, I will tell you. This is two bacteria, one is F plus cell and another one is F minus cell. And F plus cell is considered the male cell. Male cell have the plasmid, and the female cell, F minus cell, do not have this plasmid. And when these two strains comes together and it connects with the pili and forms a conjugation tube here, and one of the the plasmid replicates, one of the strands enters the other cell through this conjugation canal or tube and reaches the other cell. Now the F minus cell become converted into F plus cell. And in this process, sometimes, and it lives in a very, concentrated solutions and all, concentrated regions, and Brownian movement solutions, you can see the Brownian movements and all. Due to that Brownian movements, while conjugation process continues, there is a chance for disrupting the conjugation canal or conjugation tube. while disrupting the conjugation canal, breaking the conjugation canal, and this transfer of plasmid also disrupt. If it disrupt, a portion of, a portion of plasmid, I will draw with the blue, a portion of plasmid enter inside the cell. If a portion of plasmid enter, and this bacterial plasmid chromosome have two fate, either it disintegrate or it may incorporate into the bacterial chromosome, Now this cell become, F- cell become HFR, high frequency recombinant bacteria, HFR. So this is HFR. And this HFR cell, later what happens now, this cell, the plasmid may detach from the bacterial circular chromosome and it separates. While separate, a portion of bacterial chromosome also attaches in the plasmid region. Right? Could you follow me? And this type of cell is otherwise called F primer. Could you follow me? There are three types. I will tell you one by one. Here the conjugation means two strains F plus and F minus cell comes together, and F plus cell produces a conjugation canal or pilus attaches with the other cell, and it forms a conjugation canal. Through the conjugation canal, one of the plasmid replicates and one of the strands reaches the other cell. Now the F minus cell becomes F plus cell, right? And suppose, and this process continuing in some reasons for Brownian movement and all, there is a chance for breaking or disrupting the conjugation canal. While disrupting the conjugation canal, the movement of plasmid may also disrupted. And while disrupting, a portion of plasmid DNA may enter inside the other cell. A portion, a bit of chromosome, plasmid chromosome. And this bit have two fate. Either it disintegrate or sometimes it incorporate into the bacterial chromosome, circular chromosome. If it incorporate, then the cells are called HFR cells, high frequency recombinant cell. So this plasma high frequency, then this high frequency recombinant DNA, the cell, bacterial cell, high frequency HFR cell, later the plasmid separates from the bacterial chromosome. While separating, a portion of bacterial circular chromosome DNA may attaches with the plasmid chromosome. And this type of cell is called F primer. And this is the type of conjugation seen in bacteria. Could you follow me? Shall we stop today's class? Any doubt? Okay, we can stop here. Have a nice day. Thank you.